This is John Bravo Films, and he's covering the arrest of this young man named Clavicular, who's facing 10 years in prison. Now, John, I find your hostility to this young guy somewhat disturbing. We'll get into it. We'll see if he actually deserves being put behind bars for 10 years. Okay?
Saying at the moment?
He's being placed under arrest.
Under arrest? For what?
I don't know. That's up to him to let you know. Isn't it bullshit?
Yes, I do. Okay. And do you understand the importance of resolving this matter? Yes, I do. Okay. And Counselor, I'll trust that you will have a conversation with your client about the need to be very careful about, the content of what he posts to social media.
You guys know Clav, that piece of shit, right? That asshole who goes to the clubs while he's underage, drinking, partying, stuffing that creatine up his fucking nose like an asshole, and then trying to turn your own daughters into his personal sharmuta.
What are you talking about? So this young guy, his big crime is that he snuck into a bar? This is young person behavior 101, John. And John, what do you mean his daughter's into sharmutas? Now, sharmuta, I looked up in line, just means slut or whore. John, what's wrong with women spreading their legs for guys? You want to get laid. Do you belong behind bars? So this Clavicular guy, his big crimes is that he gets high, which guys want to do. He wants to get laid, which all of us want to do, including you. And he snuck into a bar. And that's 10 years? And this makes him an asshole. So is getting drunk being an asshole too? Everyone listening, you see my problem with Johnny here.
And then trying to turn you...
Oh, by the way, John. So what if these girls decide to spread their legs for Clavicular? How are they? They're doing what they want to do. How are they victims of anything? Just wondering.
Your own daughters into his personal sharmuta. You guys know that asshole, right? And I was remembering whatever happened to that stupid jaw surgery he was getting, or that limb lengthening surgery. I don't see he did shit. You know why?
Now, there, John, this is why you should be angry with Clavicular. This is what he's actually done. He's a scam artist. He's pushing these dangerous surgeries onto other guys that he does not do himself. So this is how he's causing harm. You should have focused on that. He's not harming any girl because she's willingly spreads her legs for him. He's not harming anyone by getting high. Is that drug you mentioned, is he selling it? Is he pushing it on others? Or is he just taking it himself? If he's just taking it himself, then he's just getting high. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay? And sneaking in the bars, that's nothing.
Because it was all a lie for attention. Well, you know what happened to him now, that little bitch? He just got arrested in Scottsdale, Arizona, and they nailed his ass with 2 felonies and a misdemeanor. Let me tell you something. I lived there for 17 years, and that's one place you don't want to f around, because you're about to give Mr. Clav.
Well, what can I say, John? Guys cut off their own limbs to gain status. This is male behavior. I wish it was different, but it isn't. Men crave status.
They'll make it.
I mean, take a look at yourself. Why are you making this video? You want status. You're not just working a regular job, right? Because there's no status involved in it.
Example out of you. Wait until I tell you guys this story.
I've watched this before, and you'll be interested what's considered a felony and what's just a misdemeanor.
Boom like that.
Is he being detained at the moment?
He's,
Let's get
being
past this.
placed-
I don't need to go past this. I want to get right to John, right?
Jackson on Thriller running around town, right? Well, he ran around town in Scottsdale, Arizona, because like I said, he thought he can go there with the fake ID, stuffing creatine up his nose and who knows what else, trying to turn the girls into sharmutas, even though over there.
So again, this guy's scamming other guys. That's not your problem. It's because he wants to get high, he wants to go to bars, and he wants to do what you want to do, bang girls. Again, John, how does this make him an asshole? How is he any different from you? Don't you take alcohol from time to time? Don't you like hit on the girls and try and get laid?
They're the biggest ones in the world anyway. Well, he went around there and he f***ed around and he found out, because what happened was he went to Casa Amigos. I hate that place, right? He gave the bouncer his fake ID. They left.
You hate that place, John? Why? I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm just curious. I'm not from there, right? So I'm just curious what you have, what issue you have with the place.
Let him in, but the cops were all watching his stream, so they knew exactly what he was up to because he was there the night before. Well, they went, they arrested him, they took him in the street, they interrogated him, and then they ended up taking his ass to jail in Scottsdale.
Okay.
I can't grab it, bro.
Grab his bag.
I'm gonna give you guys a piece of advice.
Yep.
These guys determine how long this whole
I'm getting past this. I don't care about this section. I'm concerned about John's attitude towards all this, right? So let's get past this. Okay. He's got 2 felonies, right? Drug use is a felony. Forged instrument is a felony, right? Okay. So just trying to get into a bar is a felony. Why isn't that a misdemeanor? John, I'm kind of curious. How come you aren't upset over this? Why should some young person just trying to lie about his age to get into a bar considered a felony as opposed to the misdemeanor? That means this state doesn't have its priorities in order.
Possession. One was drug use. Another one was the driver's license, the fake ID, trying to go into the clubs like an asshole, right?
That he
Again, why is he an asshole? Because he wants to get into clubs. Isn't that where all the action's at? So how does that make him an asshole? Like, John, this is basic young person behavior 101. They try to get where the action's at. Well, how does that make him an asshole? Like, there's a lot of unnecessary hostility from this young guy. Again, let's get past this, because as you see up here, there's a brand new one here that looks like he has been put behind bars. I won't cover that because that's not important right now. Let's go on. Get past this. Here we go. Because remember, John, this is really about you.
Does
John,
need
not Clavicular.
probable cause.
And I was thinking about it. Remember, I was telling you guys I was there for 17 years of my life, so I know that place real well. And they put my ass in prison 2 times, and I didn't even do shit, right? But
They put your ass in jail and you didn't do shit? So when this guy just tries to get into a bar, he's an asshole. But when you get arrested, you're not an asshole. You didn't do shit. Okay.
I went to 4th Avenue. That's the place you don't want to go. And this Clav little bitch boy, he's lucky they didn't throw his ass there. He's lucky he was in Scottsdale. He just went to the local jail. Because
Well, that's good because he didn't really do anything wrong. He may have broken the laws, but he's not selling drugs or pushing drugs. He's not attacking or assaulting anyone. He just lied about his age and he wants to get laid. And apparently, according to you, that's bad. That hurts girls. That turns them into his personal sharmuta, right? He's sullying the special little girls by having sex with them. Willing sex, right?
He went to 4th Avenue, he would have got literally. Now, when I say, Arizona doesn't around when it comes to drug-related or alcohol-related crime.
Arizona, from what I've heard, it's one of the most disgusting police states in America. They're real man-haters down there.
I mean, I remember I had an ex over there, right? And she kept on doing the same shit over and over, the same type of shit, drug possession, alcohol, right? And they made an example out of her, and she's still suffering to this day. So I know this asshole, you got 2 felonies and a misdemeanor. They ain't dropping all that shit. Maybe they'll drop 1 felony, 1 misdemeanor, but they're going to stick his ass with the other one. And now, the funniest part, they told him you can't leave Arizona until we straighten this all out. And they said you can't drink, you can't party, you can't do all these things.
Our understanding.
Yeah. You know something? This, at the very least, should be a 3-strike rule. Like you said, your ex, who's female, she had to do it over and over again. But this guy, he was caught once, from what I understand, right? So, John, don't you see the sexism involved here? But you can tell me, was your girlfriend, how many times was she caught? I'm just curious. How many times was she caught before they threw her behind bars? And she's not going somewhere where she's going to get raped, right? That's only for you guys. Or I should say us guys. Well, I'm not getting arrested anyway, but let's continue.
Is party, drink, right? Find sharmutas. He's already kicked out of Miami. He can't even go to any clubs in Miami. That's why he's in Arizona.
So, I mean, that's pretty sad that all the clubs kick him out of Miami, but they didn't arrest him, though. They didn't put him behind bars for 10 years. They did what they're supposed to do. They simply kicked him out and said, do not serve this guy. John, isn't that the appropriate behavior we should have to our citizens? Like, if you get drunk at a bar and you cause trouble, don't they put up a sign with your face on it and say, don't serve this guy, he's not allowed in? You're not thrown away and given a felony, are you? So Miami has it right, and Arizona is a criminal state. That doesn't bother you?
Because remember, he did that whole stunt with Andrew Tate and the fuck boys with that Hitler shit, right? Well, he got kicked out of Miami, so he thought he could tour the world and fuck around.
Now, here's the thing. I'm sure you probably come down hard on Tate and all these other guys, but these guys are small fries. As much as they scam, man, they're still small fries. Recently, here, John, let me just show you a video of mine I did yesterday. Let's get it up here. Get my channel up here. Yeah. This one where they're trying to strip us of our rights because we're men. This is serious shit here, John. This is what I'm facing in my country of Canada. Now, if you want the details, you could watch that if you were interested. But the point is, serious shit is going on. And our enemies are not Andrew Tate or Clavicular. In the end, scam artists can only do so much damage when they're just lowly males like that, right? But our governments are actually after us just because we're born male. I mean, that's some serious shit that you should be covering on your channel.
Release, they told him he can't drink, he can't party, he can't do all this shit. And I know from my past experience with my ex-girlfriends, right? They random drug test your ass. They'll show up no matter where you are. and randomly drug test you. If you fail one of those, they're throwing your ass not in jail, but in prison. So, like I said, all his content is based upon doing this bullshit. And now we're going to see, can this asshole do anything when he's not under the influence or when he's not on drugs? That's going to be the test. So now...
Well, dude, John, I mean, he's not much of an asshole. Like, this is your idea of an asshole? He's a young guy who wants to become popular, who wants to gain status like you. He wants to get laid like you, and he wants to feel good. Your drug of choice might be, legal alcohol. His drug of choice is something else. But he's not pushing it on others. He's not a seller. Why should this young guy be put away for 10 long years? I mean, if you murdered someone, they might give you 10 to life. So are you saying that some young guy trying to get laid and sneaking into bars should be put up there with hardcore criminals? Like, John, you've got to get your priorities in order. Anyway, we'll end it here.